Hey, 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 hey.
3 points, bitch. 3 points, bitch. 3 points, bitch.
There we go.
There we go.
3 points.
Yep.
Once again.
3 points for Nag Boys. Welcome to News Across the Galaxy. We talk all things LA Galaxy. My name's Eddie. As always, I got Brian with me.
What up?
I got Tony to my right.
What a deuce.
And, of course, get used to it. We got Dre Day all day
Oh.
in the place to be.
Get used to it.
And-
What did I do?
You're helping us. That's what you did. And Spenny.
Yay!
Get the fuck out of
No,
here.
no, no,
Surprise,
for real.
surprise.
For
Who's
real,
that?
it is Spenny.
With that shit.
No, it is. Trust me.
Who's that?
Welcome back, Spenny.
What's up, fella?
What up, what up? Hey, congrats, man,
On what?
for being here.
Oh,
It's good to see you, bro.
Good to see you guys.
so you're trying to say you got that permission slip signed?
Sometimes you gotta get it. I don't know. Sure.
Beer me.
All right. Well.
No, seriously, beer me.
Oh shit. Well, not me. I'm too far. Anyways, everyone seems to be in a good mood.
Very good mood.
4 wins. How long did it
4
take?
out of 5.
How long
The
did it
what?
take us to get to 4 wins last year?
I don't remember.
We had 4 wins last year?
The thing under your
Yeah,
coaster.
fair-
Your coaster.
Did we really?
I have no idea.
I couldn't think of the word.
It's just a whole. I don't know. I'm surprised. Well, am I surprised? I don't know. It feels weird
What
to be to have 4 wins in these last 5 games, especially playing well. It's not like they're fluke games. I think we've played pretty well. Even in the loss against Seattle, I think we played very well.
Oof.
We got smacked, but I wasn't disappointed at it. 4 wins, 5 games. Very optimistic.
I don't know if we played well, but we definitely got coached well through the games. I'll say that much. What I like about it the most is we're undefeated at home. You know, back in the day, a few years ago, anybody that came into the stadium, you know, they didn't really seem as a problem. Now it's kind of becoming a little bit of that. But I don't know if we played well overall, but we definitely have been getting coached well and getting coached way better in the last 4 or 5 years.
You see, I think it's a little bit of both, man, because I was debating with my friend about this. It's like, okay, are they playing good, or does the team suck? The opponent
The
team,
opponents?
right? Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
so
I
it's
mean,
like, come on, like, we're kind of expected to bash on that team, right?
I
As a
think
new franchise, it's like, okay, we're gonna beat your little booties out. Fuck it, whatever it is. But so we did good, man. Like off the start, we did great. But is it us or is it them? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a little bit of both.
it's definitely a little bit of both.
It's not you. It's me.
It's definitely some of everything because we got lucky with facing 2 Eastern Conference teams back to back, and Eastern teams don't favor too well traveling to the West, especially with the 1-day turnaround trips. You know, getting Austin also kind of a little bit of a break, considering they have a game that is in front of them, not really chasing backlines or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Seattle completely ran through us.
So,
Hmm.
so this is the argument to be had, right? You just want to go through this game and talk about see if we're real or not.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's
seems
do
like, it seems like it can go somewhere.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Down. All right. So, LA Galaxy played against Austin FC yesterday at 12 p.m. 12 p.m.
12:50.
It was like 12:50.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Doesn't matter. 12:50, 12 p.m.
I don't know. Maybe you could have made it.
Noon.
No.
It was 12.
It doesn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Again, could have made it at 2. Guess what? Would have made it. But it's all right. Because
All right.
Cause we won. Did that by accident with my foot, but it's all good. So Galaxy came out with the following lineup. I was gonna say James Bond, I swear. Jonathan Bond in goal. Villafana out left. Williamson Steres at center back. Julian Araujo out right. Dos Santos and Harvey at CDMs. Leggett at the cam position. Grancer out left. Efra Alvarez out right. And Chicha Dios on top. All right. You guys saw this lineup. Came out around 11:50 because I was at work. So I noticed what time it was. I was waiting for it. What do you guys think as soon as you saw this lineup? How were you feeling about the game?
Shit, I was from the CDMs and the backline, I was confident. From there on up, my question was with Efra. Biggest reason why is because I think not only on this show, but in other pods, there's been a lot of criticism on the young man and what he can provide in this team. And, you know, he got the opportunity. And I think he took that opportunity and played very well in that first half, to be honest. That was my only question mark, the Efra. But besides that, I was like, all right, cool, let's get it. I mean, Austin didn't really look dangerous coming in, so I was like, all right, this will be fine.
Unlike you guys, I know you guys had Kevin Cabral starting. I was good with the lineup. I thought with him being on the bench was fine, and with Zubac not starting was a plus. I didn't really care who would have started, if it was Saldana or Harvey. They were both going to play. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to see legit. He, even though he was lined up to the right, I wanted to see him in that false 10 role, that false 9 role that he plays with the U.S. men's national team. He's had success with that, and it translated over to this game too.
That is true because they pulled out a lineup, but the lineup that they pulled wasn't the lineup that they actually played with. You know, they had was the same players, but it wasn't the same positions. You know, they had literally Alvarez as a cam, right, controlling the game
at some point.
Yeah. So I saw that lineup. And I was like, oh shit, they're gonna give this kid like a shot. Like this is your chance. Like, are you gonna fucking take it, dude? Like, you're gonna control the game, guide it, give it feed to the forwards, you know, or to the wings, whatever. But you're gonna be an important key to this game. And I thought this was a perfect game for Alvarez to shine in. And I honestly think he didn't shine exactly shine, but he fucking did his job, and he did it good.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw the lineup, it was kind of what I expected. I guess Efra was the question mark. Obviously, I had picked Cabral, but then it doesn't become a surprise because Vasquez, I guess they're just being cautious with them. So, and as I mentioned on the text, as soon as I saw Efra, I'm like, you know what? The pace of the game, this is perfect for him. And no Alexander Ring, you know, it was his spot to lose in this game, I think. And I'm not gonna say he lost his spot, but I also don't feel like he did himself too many favors. And we'll get to that in a bit. But game starts. I think right off the bat, we had control, at least from what I saw, and don't feel like we had too much trouble. But also, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I think we kind of don't have a bite to us. You know, there's we're creating those chances, but we don't know what to do with it. Right? It almost feels like it's becoming too much Chicha ball. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we got guys that should be able to do stuff. Right now, I'm not liking that. What, there's 3 different goal scorers besides Chicha 4 games in.
You don't like?
You want to see more
I
than
want more because I thought this team.
Okay.
I thought this team has.
Yes, I agree with
has
you.
the power to score from everywhere, right? Obviously, you still have Cabral that's now just coming in, but I mean, that's what I saw the first few minutes. Obviously, we'll get to the goal, but the first few minutes before the goal, leading up to the goal, it felt like it was like, all right, let's go out wide, bring it in, just all Chicha ball. You know, nothing played on top of the box, nothing cutting. You know, players cutting in. Although I think. Who was the Grand Sir?
Yeah.
That tried to, and I actually like Grand Sir's performance, at least as far as the first half goes.
Yeah, same here. The game plan that I had mentioned in the midweek show was to utilize those wingers in those diagonal runs going inside, and I don't think they did that much of that. Also, I would have liked Arcan to put more work in since Ring wasn't in there, and that's like one of their biggest defensive mids that, you know, he stops a lot of those plays coming in from the middle, and I don't think we took advantage of that enough. To say that we were playing Chicha ball, I don't know. We did have the ball wide a lot with Grand Sir, and he did try to do some magic on his side. Also, when Efra had the ball, he would try to cut in and do his thing. Chicha had his chances in the first half, right? Which were good signs before the mishap of the PK. He was knocking on the door. The team was being aggressive. It seemed like we had the ball a lot. For me, Harvey had an amazing first half.
I think.
I think Harvey
half,
had a good first half.
In the first half, I think we were 62 to like 40 something possession. That was on the first half.
With all those turnovers, do you think he did well first half?
He didn't have that many turnovers.
Oh wow.
Jonah was the one giving some of the balls away.
I invite you to go back and watch that game.
Yeah, no, I agree. Harvey was literally trash that game, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
two major turnovers.
I wasn't surprised. I mean, I'm not gonna go too far into it, but I wasn't surprised that he didn't play the second half. I was expecting that because he was, and you know, obviously Vanny caught on. He obviously caught on because he didn't play him in the start of the second half. He didn't play him. You know, you saw Kleshtin already warming up. You're like, okay, you know what's gonna happen.
So to go off of what Tony is saying, I was sitting at 104, which is the corner on the second half. Goal. You know, opposite side of ACB on the right squad side, right? Usually where we sit at the 104 in the corner.
Okay.
And I told you guys that Kleshtin was the only one that actually came out early, stayed behind, and started warming up. When Harvey came out, he came out with ice on his ankle too, though. So I don't know if that played a factor overall, but before that, I don't think he played necessarily well. He had two major turnovers down the middle of the field that created counters that on one we got caught like 5-on-3, and they played a long ball wide and let the defense catch up instead of attacking us directly to the middle. That was a big mess up that Austin didn't capitalize on in the first half. What I'm liking right now though about the team is that those first 20 minutes are no longer a question mark for us. You know, the last couple seasons, the first 20 minutes are always shaky for us, wondering if our offense is going to get it together, if our defense is solid enough in the back. And I'm not having that feeling these last couple games, which I think is a big plus for us. Big plus for us.
I mean, even speaking about like the lineup, when I saw the lineup, the back, I was like, okay, nothing's gonna change in the back. That's gonna stay like that till we get the new CB playing with us. You know what I mean? Other than that, everybody already has claimed their position in the back line. So,
What CB?
Aren't we buying a new CB?
Nah, he ain't getting no time with fucking Daniel Stairs back there. I'm gonna let you
really-
know that. I'm telling you that right now.
Nah. Well,
I mean, they're gonna give him.
I want to hear Eddie on this.
I mean, they're gonna give him his chance regardless.
Right.
And if he shows up, they might still play. They might still play him. I mean,
Well, also, I mean, look at the substitutions that happened in the second half on the back line, which we'll get to a little bit later. If you really want to have that conversation about the center backs and who might end up playing, because we'll get to the second half. Something else I liked about the first half, though, that we haven't had for years is the adaptability from the team. Something that Vanny has been actually stressing at every interview of players understanding what their responsibilities are, no matter where they're on the field. The lineup came out as Efrat playing Cam, but legit definitely punked him for the spot on the field just by creating chances for himself. And look how the goal happened. The goal was a run off the back of the center back. Stairs, you know, just
What a
put
beautiful ball.
Yeah.
that's
wait,
true.
Beautiful.
Wait, something happened way before that. You guys can't skip over this.
I wanted to.
It happened. It happened.
It happened. Damn it.
We have to go through it, right?
We
And
do.
and you know what? You have to give it credit that run
Yeah.
and the ball too. I'm not even sure who gave that ball actually, but
Not only that, but the patience on the run. He didn't get the ball at the first part of his run, and he got back on side, was patient, held his run, and got the perfect pass, which is something that Zubat is never going to do.
Dude, I mean,
You gotta put respect on Zubak's name, bro. He's been very energetic these last couple games, and he has been key factors in his goals that he's been scoring. So
You know,
you can't say he hasn't.
Zubak, I don't see him as somebody that needs to be getting 30, 40, or a half. He's somebody that needs to play maybe 20, 25 minutes because he got some respect by teams that have never played him. But once we start playing the rest of the schedule, which is nothing but Western Conference team, they're going to remember Zubak, and they're not going to be like, let's go mark him, you know? He's demanded enough respect for somebody to kind of be worried about him. But those games that he's played more than 40 minutes or he started, after a couple touches, I wouldn't be worried about him.
Anyways,
Brian just stays quiet.
I got to say my opinion about the first half, though. This is before, though, even we scored the first goal, right? I saw the team, dude, they're lined up. Like, every time they defend, that's what I've been noticing in every game. No matter, like, who's on the field, every time they defend, they're lined up beautifully, dude. Like, they're lined up. Everybody's covering their asses, bro. So I love that they were doing that in the first half. Our possession, our touching, like, I was telling my homie, like, that I was watching the game with, I was like, dude, these guys are having fun right now, bro. Like, they're enjoying what the fuck they're doing. And that creates really positive, like, that creates a good environment for the squad. Like When you're playing with, like, you know what I mean, when you feel it like that, it's like you want to play those games because like you love it, bro.
The communication.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if you remember this. Like when we first started nagging, we had Bruce Arena as our coach, and I used to say something that sometimes teams forget how to lose, and it's like a dumb thing to say, but it happens. You start walking in with that confidence, and even
We
though
don't have that yet.
well, I mean, the favorable schedule can help.
Yeah.
You know, you can start walking with that swag. You know, you walk in there like, you know.
I think Chicha is humble enough to not be like that.
But the thing is, we need everybody else.
Oh, but
to
it's a swag. It's a swag. It's just like it's.
And to touch
humble or
on-
not, you have to have that confidence.
To touch on what Eddie's saying, Sasha mentioned it as well already. I don't think he noticed what he was saying because he's new to the squad, but he was saying how they lack that attack mentality, that, you know, step on their throat mentality. He said it himself.
All right, any citations?
And,
there's a video.
And if you look at it, the core of this team is still players that were part of those bad seasons. You know, people that
Steres, Jonah, Legit.
And he said it himself. Who else was it that said it? That when Zlatan was on the team, you know, he spoke down to the youngsters and practically put their heads down and made them cry. Jonah said
I
that
believe
too,
Jonah
right?
said that.
He was
That
tough
is a
love,
different
though.
type
He
of
was tough
leadership.
love.
There's a different type
yeah.
of leadership
Those
that
players-
what Jonah bring from
Those players are
Chicha
still part of this squad. They don't know how to win, you know. So you do have to get rid of that mentality a little bit. And Sasha, you know, I don't think without realizing touched on that because he went to Europe. He's played in Champions League. He's known what it's like to be the underdog and going into, you know, a big stadium and trying to take those points. These youngsters don't get it yet, you know. I think that's what kind of lacked in the beginning, which they're kind of getting comfortable with too.
But like I said, I didn't know. Like I said, is it us that we were playing good? Because the touching was beautiful. Like it was smooth, bro. It was smooth. The transitions, everything. The touching was fucking beautiful. I knew we were gonna score in the first half. I thought we were gonna score 2 at least in the first half, just by the way we were playing. You know, and I even told my friend, I was like,
Should've
dude, if we don't score 1 goal before the half, we're fucking up. And sure enough, I mean, we scored in the first half, but they were playing beautiful, dude. And I thought we were gonna slaughter. Coming, like, just watching them play, I thought we were gonna slaughter.
So did I.
But that's enough. We're not gonna let Spenny skip it. So beautiful through ball, right? Great run, and I feel like Chicha kind of waited for him to see, maybe, you know, maybe this I can get, you know, I could trap this guy or, you know,
Absolutely.
body him up and
Colmillo.
There was no way Chicha was going to shoot that from 17 yards out.
clear PK, right?
Yeah.
Clear, 100%. Right?
100%.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
I won't lie. I was.
I don't care.
I saw him. I was looking. You know, I was watching the game here and there. I saw him step up. I'm like, fuck, he's gonna miss it because
Yeah.
he already has bad history.
Wait,
with PKs.
I gotta say, when he was about to step up to the PK, who said, "Oh my God, I think he's gonna miss it"? Because I said it too.
Yeah.
Ah, nah.
Well, anyway,
I wanted him to make that shit.
There's a
I wanted
difference
him to
between
take
want.
it.
There's a difference between want and like knowing
yeah.
what kind of PK player he is, bro.
You wanted him to make it, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking he was gonna miss it.
Bro,
He's been on fire. He's been finding the back of the net.
I feel
these
more
last 5
confident.
games.
Well,
At a PK spot, I feel more confident Williams taking it than fucking Chicha.
Dude,
Sad to say, that's me.
told
That's
me-
me.
Can I get the fuck out of here?
Get the fuck out of here with
Dude,
that.
it's I've seen him. He sucks at PKs, bro. In the Mexican League, in
Yep.
Manchester United,
Yep.
his history, track record of PK kicking sucks. So every time he steps up, I kind of doubt it. And sure enough, he proved me right.
Yeah.
But you know, right now, I think you want him to be taking them
Of
because
course.
you want him to take the pressure.
I'm not hating on the man, but
No.
it's just,
You
I
don't-
was already scared.
but-
Like, fuck, we're gonna
Look,
miss.
right now, the good thing is you have Chicha. If you win, it's his fault. If you lose, it's his fault. You don't want to put somebody else in that under that pressure when you're still trying to bring this squad together, because you know it's not going to phase him, and if anything, is going to drive him to play better throughout the game. I went with my girlfriend and Sergio. The first thing I did, I was like, good. Now he has to make it up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dude, when he obviously got the PK and he got the ball, we knew he was gonna score. Dude, I was telling like the homie Jeff, I'm like, bro, everybody's cheering before he even fucking makes it, dude. Like, what the fuck?
It was like he winds up, he shoots.
No, dude. Everybody's cheering. Like it was already like we were thinking it was a goal. I was like, dude, they're fucking making him scared, bro. He's nervous now, bro. Like, fuck.
Nah, but
That's how I felt.
even that, nobody else looked to step up. Nobody went to go like, hey, can I take it?
Because it's his, dude. I'm
It was his penalty.
I'm still gonna give him the penalties
agree.
every game.
It was his penalty.
Yeah,
He earned it.
I agree. Like it's just like that. Like even when I would play, I would shoot penalties. I wouldn't miss, but the next game, I'd be like, fuck it, you know what? I'm always the first one to step up, and that's
We
one thing that
force you to fuck, even if
I'm
you're
not-
missing, like,
Oh no.
I'm
I
not
mean,
good at penalties, but I'll still take one because I always go out
No,
with confidence.
and I get that part. Like he's the guy that supposed to put him away. He puts him away. He's gonna be the first one at the ball, and
always, man.
people are already. I think they're already looking at you. Like you said, you guys would force me. It's probably the same thing. As soon as that PK happened, everyone's like, hell yeah, and they're like looking right. That Chicha, your guy that, and to the whole argument, the only guy that's scoring. I mean, although there's been a couple other guys now, but at that point, only one of the three guys that was scoring.
The
so,
pressure's already on him. Just
Yeah.
keep it on him.
Mhm.
Well, the
Same,
reason
yeah.
I wanted him to score was fantasy reasons. So, but not
Hey,
he's
it's a family show. Relax.
nah. I wanted him to get that, and yeah, I know, like you said, he doesn't have a good track record when it comes to PKs, but if he gets that first one in, dude, that confidence would have just rose even higher than what the fuck he already has it.
I don't know.
Especially
I
after-
kind of disagree. I think it served him better.
serves him better.
I think
He
if
was
he
able to
Grounds
bounce
them,
right back.
grounds
yeah,
them more.
I think
Which
if
he did.
I think if he would have got that goal, and we got a second one before the half, I think the game would have gone a little stale in the 2nd
Would've been-
half, and he probably would have got taken out earlier.
You know,
Yup.
you know what happens there, Brian? So this is what happens. He misses that PK. It's one whole. It's one reminder of that last year, right? It could drag you back down,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm.
And in one game, spoiler alert, he fucking defeats that fucking demon or whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it.
Yeah.
He bounces right back, and that's one good way to look at it. Although he should have still buried that shit.
Yeah,
'cause,
but also because he was knocking on the door before that, right?
And
He had 2-3 chances that he skied 2 of them, and then
And let
Hit one wide.
me talk about the actual PK from a professional PK taker right here.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my bad, Chicha. Anyways, dude, he telegraphed that PK the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah, he
way,
did.
bro.
Leaned.
Hell yeah.
He left his turn signal on the whole time. Yeah, that was terrible.
He had one of those belts from The Simpsons,
Yeah. that was terrible. No, well, Bart went the other way. Cheetah didn't go the
I
other
know.
way. That was terrible. Terrible take. I mean, I don't want to discredit the goalie, but
It was a bad take.
I
too.
think not only does he telegraph it, it's like mid-level, right? Whereas,
It's the worst spot.
yeah. So
But that last playoff game in 2016, the only person to score was who? Steven Gerrard. Who missed?
everybody else.
Everybody else.
Gio.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, no, but
It happened early enough, though. If anything, maybe there wasn't enough pressure. Talking about pressure because they were kind of dominating the game. It was his penalty. People are already cheering for him. He just felt like he.
dude, you know what's the funniest part? Like from my story, because I was sitting like literally next to these 2 fucking Mexican ass dudes. They were talking like if they were in Mexico, like pinche chillada, no haces nada, like talking mad shit, dude.
Sick
So
ass
when he
fools.
missed the fucking penalty, like, oh, bro, I couldn't stop hearing it, bro. And I'm like, damn, like, dude, they were still, even after he scored, they were talking shit, dude. I was like, wow.
Still about a ticket, right?
No, that shit was hilarious, dude. But yeah, dude, fucking, yeah, dude, it was just crazy, man. Fucking Chicha.
I mean, he has his own countrymen going to watch him play, right?
Yeah, that's what they were. They were there to see Chicha, and they were just talking shit.
I'll take it.
But yeah, he sucks at PK kicking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
He's putting Mexico players from other teams on
Hey.
the stands right now.
Yeah. We don't think they get those jokes. If you, yeah. If you, it's like, never mind. So
It's like Quiet Letter going to watch a Laker game.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna go there.
Dude, I think Chicha's
People
fucking.
want to see the banners,
People
bro.
want to,
The fuck.
Two banners.
they want to see how you're supposed to
Drake,
hang them.
tell him.
Oh,
Hey, jewelry's overrated, man. I'm cool. I like to win games, not trophies. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta take it where I can get it, right? What am I supposed to do?
I see room in that corner for a Pacific Division title.
For the Clippers, yeah, maybe. You're right. That's not a bad idea. I might throw that up. Take it where I can get it.
so catch us in our new home next week. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, what were they? So bad PK.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think. Would you give it to him again? Or would you think like it'd be a move for him to be like, you know what?
Yes. Wait.
You give it to him as what? As his teammate or as the coach?
No, him himself. Like he's like,
Nah, dude, he's gonna take his fucking
Yeah.
goals,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
bro. He's.
What if Vasquez is in there?
Oh,
and
no,
you
I
have to
wouldn't-
have that security.
I wouldn't pick Vasquez.
I would pick Vasquez.
I would pick legit
No,
over
you know,
Vasquez.
dude,
I'd pick either
But
one.
you know, I'm biased towards legit. So
I'd rather have Chicha do it because his
You-
confidence, man. Like, you know, you got to build it, man. If he misses, you know, he wants another opportunity to prove himself.
You know,
And he'll
it's
get it.
it's like when Zlatan, you know, he was on the verge of doing that hat trick one time, and what did he do? He gave it up to Alessandrini.
True.
You know, you got to give him the option.
Didn't even do that bonus.
You got you got to give. And right now, I don't think nobody's necessarily lacking confidence on the squads to give him a penalty to see the ball go through the net. You got to make these guys earn it. In the beginning of the season, I didn't expect Chicha to go off like this. I expected him to be somewhere between 12 and 18 goals, and for us to have at least 3 players with 4 or 5 goals. And that's slowly coming to be, but I don't want these guys scoring penalties either. You know, I want legit to score the way he scored. I want, you know, Sasha Kleshin to surprise us the way he did. You know, I want Julian to start putting those balls in to where somebody else gets on the backside. Maybe a Cabral, maybe a Grand Sur. We saw it with Efra where he put, you know, that through ball, that sick-ass through ball a couple weeks ago. It just Grand Sur couldn't finish. You know, Grand Sur, my expectations of Grand Sur are changing too. You know, I expected a short, fast guy, technical, fast guy. And he's not that. He's technical, but he's not fast. He can't take, you know, we've seen it in a few games. He can't take player one-on-one. He can't beat him on speed.
No, see, but this is the thing that
But
we were
he's
talking
smart.
about. This is the thing we were talking about earlier. Because like I said, dude, Grand Sir, I've been itching for him to like literally cut and shoot. He just did it, I think, once his last game, and I was happy he did it, even though he got blocked. I think it didn't even go through, but he actually tried to shoot, bro. So I was like, finally, he's fucking taking his shot. But is it because he's playing Chicha ball? That's why he's not really opening up to what he could possibly be. Because you're right. A lot of the times I do feel like it is Chicha ball, bro. Like instead of them trying to cut and make something for themselves, and they have the opportunities, they always try to give it to Chicha. And like you don't necessarily have to do that all the time, you know. I know you want to score and you want to give them the balls, dude. But it's if you have the shot, fucking take it. Like even I think it was a legit, and I think it was legit. I think in the second half, he had a ball to give to Chicha. He could have shot it himself and fucking scored, but he wanted to give it to Chicha, and the goalie
Second
got
half.
it. Yeah, the goalie got it. And I'm like, dude, I was mad because I was like, fucking shoot, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're right in the fucking. Come on.
Yeah, that was definitely the second half. He had the angle too. He was inside the 18, and he tried to put a back post to.
Well,
We'll get
that
there.
would've- that
We'll
would've
get there.
been-
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We actually did score in the first half. I don't know if you
Oh
guys-
shit!
Yeah.
By who?
Did we not talk about
Who
that
scored?
beautiful
So-
ball that
Who
So-
scored?
Stairs?
Who scored?
So-
Who scored?
Great ball by Stairs, you know.
Beautiful ball by Stairs.
Good looking out. Hector Jimenez, you know, misses us and just let us. You know what? That's fucked up.
Hey, I will
got
say
it.
this. Sorry
You
to
got
cut you
it.
off.
Yeah.
Respect to the Galaxy fans. So obviously he got carted off,
Yeah.
and he went through the side, the way the players come out, and he got a standing ovation from the fans. I will admit I didn't stand up, but I did clap. The guy still won 2 titles here. He has 3 overall. He's a local product
He's from
that
Bell
made it.
Gardens. He's right
He's
here.
a local product that made it, man. Made
Yeah.
it much farther than anybody in this room as far as soccer
Hey,
careers.
Dre has his own studio, okay?
as far as soccer careers, so
Oh, Dre has his own soccer podcast studio now. So,
I think that was pretty classy from our fans overall.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nah, yeah, it was cool.
yeah, it was dope. But anyways,
You hear me?
cool. What a great ball, bro.
Yeah.
From Steris.
Great run.
Yeah, great run, of course. And I think
I don't know what Hector Jimenez was doing back
No,
there.
it was bad luck. If you watch it, I don't know if you watched the game again. He dives for the ball, but he crosses paths with legit.
Yeah.
And that's what fucks him.
No, what
fucks
I'm
him
saying
up.
is I don't know what he was doing back there
Oh,
defending.
he just lost track of his
Yeah.
play.
It's a great run.
And then legit 1-on-1, inside foot, far post. And you know, crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Golazo.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad he stayed on his feet.
I'm
Yup.
glad he scored.
I think Chicha would have gone down.
Yeah.
I think Chicha would have gone down.
He kicks falling down, so that's what he does. I don't know if you noticed.
Pavon used to do that all the time. Remember that guy?
Who?
Exactly.
Dolphin dive, baby.
Look, the Jets scoring, I think the crowd. Well, I think I did. I felt it big time. I actually was sitting next to David. Shout out to David. You'll see him in the next pop-up shop with his art. I was telling him how fitting it was. He had went through controversy. The night
Controversy.
was Pride Night. The fact that this man scored on this day,
Sweet irony, huh?
yeah, sweet irony. And I'm happy for the guy too, coming back from those 2 suspensions and him still trying to find his goal with the Galaxy. It was perfect, especially from a beautiful ball from back there. on a player that we've been giving shit to a lot, right? It was fitting, and then I loved it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been a supporter legit. I just think he hasn't found his confidence on this team. I don't think he sees himself as a leader on this team. And I've told Eddie multiple times that that trade that he proposed for $1 million in allocation and Dax McCarthy, that's cheap, bro. That's cheap for this player.
No. So you keep getting that wrong. I said allocation
If they
money.
offer
I
$1
just said-
million,
I just say allocation money. What the amount? Sorry, I said allocation money, McCarthy, and the number one allocation spot, which would have meant Jovenko.
it's still too much.
That's too much, or
That's-
not enough.
That's sorry. That's not enough. It's not enough for legit for what he's doing for the team. Look at the market in the league. That's cheap. You be giving them away to a team that we need more of.
Get out here, Brian.
Are we gonna take Dax? You're gonna put Dax McCarthy? You're gonna expect Dax McCarthy to make that run? No, you're not.
I said Jovenko.
If you really even want to stretch it,
It's just okay. Forget McCarthy.
I love the boy.
It's the
Just keep
fact
him.
that Austin had the
number one allocation
In
spot.
that case, I didn't even know they had an Alexander Ring. Then Alexander Ring, fuck it. Anyways, that's besides the point. We'll come back to that.
I think either way.
we
I
keep
mean,
the boy.
if you really want to stretch it
Yep.
for facts, I mean, the last 6, 7, 8 years, no MLS Cup champion has been crowned without a South American, and right now I think he's our only South American by blood. No team, no
By
team.
blood.
You go back to Juninho and Sarvis being in the
where'd
Galaxy.
you fucking pull out that ESPN that stack, bro?
It's because you guys
He is no
mentioned
longer
it,
spending.
and
That is Spencer.
you guys mentioned it, and
Spenny's back. Spenny's back.
you guys mentioned it in the midweek show. You know that the Galaxy seems like they're trying to go European when the league is going South American, but it's for a reason. If you look at the league the last 8-9 years, even with the Galaxy with Sarvis and Juninho, back in our back to back, it was what South Americans down the middle of the field or up top. In the case of Atlanta, making big contributions to the championship running, squads that have been crowned. So he's right now our only South American by blood.
Hey man, but beautiful fucking goal, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful goal, good fucking beautiful. I think the pass was even more better because he picked it was good run, man, and I'm glad he stayed on his feet, like Spenny said, because he made a nice goal. He literally did the Chicha goal that he did, the same angle, same shot, fucking good, man. We were 1-up on that right before the half.
What a beautiful half.
Right before the yeah, dude. I was surprised we weren't 2-0, man. Well, we should have.
Even more.
We
I think
should've.
3-0 could have been a
Definitely, man. That in the first half.
So that pretty much wraps up the first half. Now to the eventful. It was kind of stalemate, like 10 minutes and left.
It was a
or so.
very stale second half.
Yeah.
I think up to the minute 60.
And that's what Kleshin talked about. So Kleshin comes in as a half sub and a half for Harvey. That killer instinct, bro.
Yeah,
It's missing.
that step on their throat
and,
shit.
And you know what? And what did I say? What did I say in the midweek show? What did I tweet out the day of the game or the day before? I think this is going to be a statement game. Easily should have been, could have been, but it wasn't.
I think too, maybe what kind of made the game a little stale was that they talked about the subs because they made them pretty early in the second half. Cabral came in by the 60th minute and he was like the third sub. Grand Sear had departed already. They made the sub with with Julian. So I think maybe the squad on the field was just trying to maintain because they knew they were coming off. Compared to that, like that state of mind of just let me get this as long as I can while I'm on the field. That killer instinct.
Yeah.
I think right now they're still kind of treading water. They don't want to mess up. They don't fully understand what the system is, but they know how to mess up. You know what I mean? They've been coached well enough to know that certain things that they're not supposed to do, instead of thinking of the game of what I should do, I think there's some players are still thinking what I shouldn't do on the field. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
And I think that's part of the learning curve that Vanny's trying to cut, because he speaks on it week in and week out, how he's trying to make these guys realize, when to press, when not to press, what is going to happen if you do press at the wrong time. And I think some players are playing a little bit more cautious to where, okay, I'm going to get subbed. I just don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. We're winning, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. And that's what we need to get over.
You know what? It's funny because you say that, and that's what the half felt like. The second half really did feel like it was. And that's actually one. Oh, I was working. Sorry, I was working hard. That's actually one. That's actually the half I got to see live, and I was kind I kept seeing the tweets and stuff like, man, what a dominant performance. Da, da, da.
I was a little worried.
And I tuned in and I was just like,
Yeah, I was a little worried, man. I was a little
What's
worried
going
that
on
they're gonna.
here?
I was worried that they were gonna tie.
no, well, yeah, you
Yeah,
know what?
definitely.
But not in the sense that
Not necessarily the whole game.
no,
but just,
no, but not in the
you know,
sense that,
score.
that they were dominating us or anything like that. But it was more of those like the soccer what is it called, superstition. You know, like you're gonna really like miss chances and let them sit
yeah,
in.
it
They're
happens.
gonna come back
Nah.
and even like lose. You know, but
Yeah.
It happens.
It wasn't even superstition, dude. I'm like what 60, 70 minutes in second
I
half.
thought you were gonna say
No,
years.
in the second half, bro.
60 beers,
Nah.
damn, bro.
No, I'm in the second half, dude, and I'm looking at I'm talking to the homie Jeff. I'm like, bro, like we need insurance, man, because this doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, man. And honestly, like every time they had the ball, like I would even tell them like this isn't good. This isn't good. They would get a shot off, and they were fucking close of actually making a goal. I think honestly, out of like the maybe 4 times that they actually got to us, they were actually pretty dangerous.
But that was in the first half.
No, that was in the second half, dude.
Nah,
I don't even-
Mane had that
'Cause they
shot.
were shooting
You
away.
know, you're absolutely right. Yeah. No, you're
it
right.
happened
You're
in the 61st.
right. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
No, man, I was scared. I was like, dude, I was shitting bricks. So I was like, man, we need at least one more goal just to cover our asses.
Yeah.
Because they could literally tie us right now. And, I mean, fuck, dude. Because, yeah,
But
dude. And, I mean, Harvey, the first half, Harvey, I have to speak about it. Harvey was shit in the first half, dude. So when we got to second half and I saw Kleshtin, dude, I actually felt a little bit more comfortable. Because Harvey was getting the balls. And, I don't know, there was like a slow step to him. He was thinking too slow. He was like, he'll get the ball and like he'll see the open man, or I'll see the open man at least, and he wouldn't give it to him. Like by the time he would give it to him, he'll get the ball stolen, and then you have Jonah literally covering and running an ass back because that would be the second one going to the ball.
Damn, I don't even think Harvey had a bad half.
I
But
honestly think he did, and honestly, I'm happy that Vanny took him out or he noticed it because he's like, or I don't know if he was injured, maybe his foot was fucked up, but I felt like he was sluggish, man, in the first half.
But
Like something wasn't right.
Even in that second half, I don't feel that. I didn't have that feeling of Austin putting us in any type of danger. Even when
I
they had
felt
those
it.
shots, I was like, you know what?
I felt the danger, dude.
I was
felt
like,
the danger.
I don't think they were gonna score. I didn't have that feeling at all. One of the things that we're talking about right now and alluding to is that killer instinct, you know, to go for the next one and to try to create more offense and to try to push forward with it. And I don't think, that second half, we didn't see any of that. It wasn't until that formation that we switched from a 3-5-2 that, you know, we started pushing a little bit more, and then that's when the second goal came in.
Austin, I'll credit to Austin because they actually played better in the second half than they did in the first half.
I don't think Austin's a bad team.
They did no, man.
They're a slower paced team, but
yeah.
they're not a bad team.
Dude, I mean, I thought it was gonna be a more close. We could have slaughtered them, literally.
We should have. I think we should
I
have.
thought it was gonna be a way closer game because based on the way that I've seen them play against, you know, Levas and other teams, I'm like, okay, we're gonna, we have, you know, it's gonna be a good competition. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough win. And they didn't give us that, dude. We controlled the whole fucking game, literally. But the beginning of the second half, I mean, they like something woke up in them and they actually started attacking, and we were letting them dictate what the fuck they wanted to do. That's how they got there. But you're right, though. It was a stalemate, back and forth. I was just scared that we were gonna get scored on.
Well, I wasn't there, but 62nd minute, I feel like there should have been some electricity in the air, right?
Right.
You guys see the number 9
Number 9.
in green, the number 17
It
in
looks
red.
fucking fresh in that green.
Here we go. Cabral, you know, this is the Galaxy's future. This is the guy you invested in. Walks in. I mean, I wasn't there. Can anybody...
It was electric.
Yeah.
I was sitting at 138, Lars, and you could feel it in the stadium, dude. Everybody cheered for him loud. It felt good. Like, everybody really does embrace him. And I love that shit.
I don't know. It's just I wasn't in a section where a lot of people were cheering. With 7,000 people, it was a good reaction overall. I think everybody was just overall excited because you had a new player. But I don't know how much it is it being a new player and how much it is being Kevin Cabral.
He's our young DP. It could have been a mixture of both.
He came in after
But
the
the thing is,
second
Ryan,
goal, though.
A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand what it is for us to
I
have
was
a young DP.
No, he came in right after the second goal, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he came in right before the second goal. Dude, if I'm being honest, like, I didn't even know when he came in. I was like, oh, fucking A. I thought it was perfect amount of time for somebody that's just been in the team for this amount of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought it was perfect. Like, hell yeah, you're gonna give him his cool minutes. And even though he didn't get a lot of play on his side, the things that he did,
Didn't.
the things that he did, and the his movement and the things he was trying to do, show very promising future, bro. Because
yes.
I mean, if he would have just been like maybe like a few fucking inches out, like in, he would have scored his goal.
You know
I thought he was online. I didn't see the replay exactly, but I thought he was online.
What I liked, what I wanted to see overall was his basic skill set, right? That the guy can receive the ball, and it's not another Zubac that has to take a second touch, or the ball falls 3-4 yards in the wrong direction from his foot. You know, that he can receive a pass and give a short pass. Right now, we're playing a lot of that, where we're getting out of tight spaces by passing, something that I feel with no confidence in Zubac doing. But this player was able to do so. He has a good frame on him. I still don't know how fast he is, but the kid has the confidence.
I don't even think he's fast. I think he's smooth, bro.
That's what I was getting
good,
to.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he has speed on him, but the guy has the confidence to take a player one-on-one, and you saw it right off the bat.
Even if he was getting punked, I like the fact that he was trying it.
I don't think he's going to be getting punked in this league.
I know. I mean, this is his first game. You know what I mean? He was going up against a big-ass
That's
mammoth
a big
dude.
defender,
and he
dude.
took
Like,
it.
you know,
he took
like
it.
That's
he
a big defender.
Nobody noticed this one?
He tried
Yeah, he
going
did.
through.
Little.
Took that shit.
And remember how old you are, bro. That's
Yeah.
a kid right there.
Exactly.
Still
dude.
playing. So
I was when he was on the sideline, I was trying to kind of see where he was at as far as stature and everything. And the kid is a good size. I mean, he's somewhere between. He's taller than Chicha, and he's about Kleshin's height. So for a forward, a 21-year-old right now, that's good because he looks solid. He didn't look like a little weakling.
Yeah, he's like a Kleshin like frame kind of.
Yeah, bro. But this kid's only gonna gain weight. You know, he's gonna get bigger. It's nature.
All that Herbalife, baby.
You know, all that Herbalife.
Hell yeah.
Cypher?
all that, yeah, all that McDonald's hookup from Ephraim. All right, so fast forward, a game changes a little bit, right? There's a little excitement. I'm watching and I see him. He takes a bump. He gets welcomed right away.
Yeah,
He takes that hit
Takes
right
that
away
bump.
from that guy. But on the opposite side of the field, Kleshin with a nice through ball to Julian, and that ball, man. That ball is what
That was, bro.
what else could I say?
Oh my god, I'm just happy he did it. The timing was perfect. If he would have gone a little bit like forward to try to get the cross, it would have been over. That was just brilliant.
What happens after that cross?
What happens, bro?
Yeah, Chicha with a Chicha type finish, right? He's there.
Of
He's there to put it away. It's what he does best, right? That's how
What
he
he
makes
does
his
best.
money.
the placement of the ball.
Yeah.
Jesus
can't get over that,
fucking
dude.
Christ, bro. I need you guys watching it.
You know what?
to
You know
understand.
what it like. You know what it was like, bro. Like when you watch bowling on ESPN and he's there at the back view. It's just like,
Yeah.
how you doing, man? You know.
Nah, that was European top quality shit.
One thing that we were lacking big time, and thank you for the guys that have been watching this for a long time. I would be mad because we couldn't get a ball into Zlatan between 6 and 9 yards. No goalie's ever gonna get there. No goalie's ever gonna get to that spot in their box. 6 to 9 yards.
land right
6
there.
to 9 yards out. No goalie's gonna get there. Nobody's gonna cover their 6-yard box on a first time ball like that. And we missed that when Zlatan was here. And to see that from Julian got me hella hyped. If you look back at the replay, he puts that ball in when Chicha's at the top of the 18. It's a perfect ball, bro. It's either Chicha's gonna get it or you're gonna get a corner. It's not gonna go through all the defense. Somebody's gonna put some kind of touch on that ball because of where it was placed, good height, and Chicha did what Chicha does. You know, he got a lucky bounce off the goalie, but that's what he does. You know, that's exactly what he does.
Hell yeah.
Well, that fucking the goal, Chicha scoring it after missing the PK, after having a first half of him not being able to hit the frame or anything like that, dude. Just for him to come back in the second half and score that, man.
I need him to go back to the Miami celebration though. I don't like this fucking Griezmann. He needs to go back to Miami celebration. You know
Hey,
yeah.
you know what I heard? I heard Griezmann wants to wear number 10
what?
for a team.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Rumors.
I didn't hear anything, but yeah, whatever. I don't care about the celebration. As long as they fucking go in, bro. You can do
Yeah.
it. As long as it's not something, that's gonna lead to controversy.
Yeah, dude, that goal was Chicha's as much as it was at Ajo's too, man. Because
That's Araujo's, bro.
seriously,
So
man, it was
can we
beautiful.
dead the conversation? I asked last week. You guys shut me up. Can we dead the conversation of Julian ever starting off the bench?
It's dead.
Thank
It
you.
is dead.
Thank you.
Cool.
That's
And
really
know-
why I wanted to
And
come
you know
back.
what? And you
Yeah,
know what?
definitely.
And you know what though?
That's the thing that got me the
And
most
you know
mad
what?
when you guys were actually thinking about Fisher starting over Julian.
It sucks that there's no Open Cup games or actually Julian might go. No,
if
O'Neal
you want to have
Fisher
that
will leave too.
conversation, yeah.
No. What I
Fisher
want
might
to
get some chances.
what I want to that's what I was gonna say. I want that pressure to continue though, right? Because O'Neal Fisher, he ain't no chump, right?
He's not.
Right. So I hope that what I'm trying to say is that I hope he continues to put that pressure on him, because who was pressuring before? Fucking Rolf Felcher. Come on. What if Rolf Felcher would have done in that situation with that crowd?
He's
He
just a
would've
young
sang.
kid, man. He's just a young kid.
No,
He's just-
I
he's
know.
learning the ropes.
I just want him as a young kid. I want him to feel
What
that
I-
pressure and strive still under that pressure.
And I think he has a good combination of coaches. If you guys, I mean, I don't know how much you guys look into this, but I mean, Greg Vanny is not sitting on the bench observing his team.
Oh, I know. And then Dan Kalishman is my friend.
My guy.
So I know.
Dude, not
Friend
only
of the
that, not only that, but he welcomes his coaches to come off the bench and coach as well. The one thing I liked about the penalty is Dan stood up and called the defense over, and Harvey over.
I saw that.
So whatever it is, whatever adjustment, whatever good or bad they were doing, they talked it over a penalty, you know? And Vanny welcomes that, which is good. I think so.
Yeah.
You know, so you have somebody that's coaching while they're playing, adjusting while they're playing, you know, something that we haven't seen in 5 years, 6 years.
Feels good to have
Since
a good team.
We haven't seen from an actual coach. We saw from I completely blanked on his name.
It happens, bro.
From
It
the
happens.
coach that took over when we fired all the other coaches.
TBS.
Kinnear.
Kinnear. Yeah. He's the only one that would do it out of the coaches that we got. Even Shiggy was he would stand up, but I think it was just uncomfortable for him to be sitting down. So you just kind of like, you know, no direction, no nothing. That's one big thing that I think Julian's going to improve on, having a coach like that on the sideline in his ear while he's playing. And how about that sub? The Pew?
We switched to 3 center backs, pushing lines high.
To Bruce on the comments, he's saying that he sees a 5-man back line. I think you're going to see that lineup.
No, it wasn't a 5-man back.
It wasn't.
It was
because
3.
he kept throwing up the.
Yeah. It wasn't. But it's something like what Seattle's adapting right now. You know, where they're running a 3-man back line with people that can run the wings. Obviously, Julian can run that wing, and it's a good formation to have if you have to maintain a lead but still maintain your attacking position, which is exactly what ended up happening. You had Julian still running that wing, keeping that wing and that defender honest, to where if you need it, he can come back and help you with pressure.
And not only that, on the opposite side, we have Fanya, a veteran, making veteran runs when he needed to. So
But
you
Julian-
didn't lose any type of defensive help on the wings, because you know Julian's gonna come back because he has to win for it, and then you have Fanya, who knows how to make the runs when he has to, not when you know.
And Depew's not a slow center back.
He's not.
He's a former forward, very agile.
Yeah.
And he has that slide tackle fucking patent down, buddy. God damn. Clockwork for him right there, huh? On
Yep.
that sideline. So
Yep.
I'm fully confident in that formation coming back throughout the season, especially against these Western Conference teams that like to just keep you on your back heel.
Yeah.
That's gonna work out, and I think that's what Vandy kind of wanted to do, and it didn't work out for him on such short notice against Seattle.
So, things still happen after the goal.
A lot of good things, I think.
Chicha gives a good ball.
Mm-hmm.
Great run by Cabral.
Oh,
Damn.
Outside. No, but it was cool to
Tight.
see that they're kind of like 3-4 days of practice together, and their minds are kind of
3 or 4 hours together.
Yeah, and they get it, you know. Let me ask you, who's giving that run to Chicha? You know, when he receives it there, because he has come back and received down there. Nobody's giving him that run, and it's not even talking shit because we don't have a guy. Well, who's gonna do it? Fucking Zubak.
That's my mom, pendejo.
You know, it's like, dude, it was nice to see. Like, oh shit, you know,
Yeah.
and going back to only 3 other people scoring on the team. It's promising, bro. I don't care if it was offsides, I'll take it. That guy is gonna stretch other lines, whether he's gonna score or he's. Well, it goes.
He's gonna take players on, bro. That's what I fucking love. He's actually gonna test their line.
We don't
Be
have
like-
that right now in the squad.
He's actually gonna test the line, cut and shoot. You know what I mean? That, bro. Nobody does that. I wish Grancer could start doing that. I see his potential and he could do it, but I think
I think Grand Sear is that
but
player.
you know what?
You have the wrong interpretation
but
of
I
Grand
think
Sear.
it's too much Chicha
Actually, I
ball.
want to mention something about Grand Sear. After that sub, Grand Sear became alive, and it's funny because I thought of Brian right away. Grand Sear became alive when Cabral
When
came
Cabral came in, I'm telling you, bro,
dude.
that French
It wasn't too
connection.
many minutes, but trust me, he became
Yeah.
alive once that sub was on. And I think Grand Sear is having trouble adapting, and I think even Sega might take him
I
over
think
the
it's
top.
a combination of both the team and the player. No disrespect to anybody listening or to you, Tony, but that's not his game. You don't understand what his game is. His game is not that. His game is not to face and put a defender on his back toes. His game is to catch those back lines, to catch those gaps, to either open up wide into space or to make that cut inside.
Yeah,
He doesn't have the speed for
Yeah,
it.
okay, yeah.
He
As long as
doesn't
he
have
does
the
the cut, as long as he does the cut and shoots, I'm happy because he doesn't really do that. I feel like mentality is more Chicha ball, and Cabral is probably gonna be like, if I could do it, I'm gonna do it. But if you're open, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's hard in this league. I mean, one thing that me and Eddie stressed about for years was when KC won the championship, their leading scorer was like 10 goals because so many players had 7, 8 goals throughout the season. Their whole midfield, even their bench players, had more than 5 goals that season. You know, and that's rare in the league. If you look back at the last couple of years, you haven't really seen a full, well-rounded team that scores, you know, that have players that score multiple goals like that. And you have to, it's not so much Chicha ball, but it is MLS ball, where your top scorer, your forward, has to put up double-digit goals for you to have a chance at a supporter shield, which I don't really care for, but definitely to make a deep run in the playoffs and into to the cup. You know, like at Seattle, you have Rui Diaz scoring 14, 15 goals, with Laredo scoring another 8, 9 goals per season. You know, so we have to kind of play into that. But if you look at it, you still have players that you don't necessarily expect to score. You have, you know, Sasha Kleshin that got the game winner. Grant Sear should have had a goal with that through ball from Efra a couple weeks ago. You have Sebastian scoring goals. He needs confidence. As crazy as it may sound, I still expect Zubak to get his 2 goals
Hell
this season.
yeah. Let's go. Fucking Lord Zubac,
That fool
baby.
said, hold on.
Hey,
This
man.
fool said, I know
Super
how
sub.
crazy it sounds, but I expect them to get 2 goals.
Yeah, think about
That
it.
fool said 2 goals.
Think about it too. Julian should have scored a couple weeks ago when he didn't expect that ball to go through Chicha and couldn't put anything on it. He would have been by himself if he would have just stopped the ball. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a matter of time, and I think we're in a really good spot because this is not the starting squad. This is not the line of substitutes that we're gonna have in week 20, week 21, week 22, week 23. This team is still gonna improve if I'm gonna believe in the scouting that Vanny has done with the players that he's brought in so far.
I believe him so far. So
Yeah, we still got three young slots to fill, man.
I leave you with this question before we close out this game. Cabral, just first thoughts, just for the few minutes that you saw.
I'm 100% in.
Promising kid.
I mean, I've been in.
100%.
If I could double
in.
down, I could.
Oh, how I wish he would have scored that goal, though.
Agree.
Yeah, I was hoping he was actually gonna score, man. I was praying he was gonna
Yeah,
score because
if I could
I
double
thought his
down, I would.
confidence. If he would have scored, he would have just been like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
Nah,
you know? But either way, he tried, and his whatever he did in the minutes that he had, he was very, very fucking promising.
smooth as butter.
I would double down if I could, man. I mean, the small sample that I saw, I didn't see something that I could be like, damn, he's still young. You didn't think about his age. You just saw the kid play.
All right, guys. It's time for everyone's favorite part. Award time. We got the prestigious Next Standing a Player Award. The not so prestigious Geo Award. Game Us Off Award.
Game's up.
And the Hey, You've Got Heart, Man Award.
You got hard, man.
The old Zubac try, right?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he still doesn't win one. Spenny, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Pick the first one.
Game is off award.
Game
Let's
Is
go.
Off Award. Wait, that's the wrong one.
All right. I'm gonna give it to Carlos Harvey. In this type of game, I expected him to be a bully. I expected him to control the middle down more. I didn't expect him to hesitate on his passes. There was a couple times where, luckily, he didn't have any pressure on him, and he had Julian out wide, and the ball was late. There was a couple times where he had space, and he allowed the midfielder to catch up to him and put, a body on him. being his big self, he took the pressure and still made the pass, but it was unnecessary. In this league, I think you need to manage your touches. Just because you can take them doesn't mean you need to absorb them. And if you go back, I think he had 2 major turnovers out of like 4 in the first half that could have created a problem for us. So I expected more from him. I think this game was slow enough for him to adapt his physicalness and his size and his pace. And I think he played to the opponent's strength or to the opponent's level instead of maintaining what he can do. So that's my game is off award.
I'm gonna go with, but a positive game is off award. A positive game is off award
That is no such thing, bro.
because this player also picked it up once his fellow countryman came in, Grand Sir. But it's a positive one because I keep seeing him improving every week.
I think that's a positive because the fact that he's improving and
It's a positive. So every week he keeps improving. His game is still a little off. He's still trying to get acclimated to the team, to the system. His fellow countryman is here. He's gonna be fucking dope after here on out. So, just for this week, a positive game is off award goes to Grand Sir.
Get the fuck out of here with that
Seriously,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, nah, man.
Game is off
seriously, that was terrible.
Hey,
Dude.
I don't think anybody had a bad game.
Carlos
Yeah,
Harvey
dude.
did.
Harvey's
I
Harvey.
don't even think he had a bad
Carlos Harvey.
You know what?
did.
I invite you to go
I'll
back.
say
and
I'll
watch
say
that
you
first
the time. Copy paste Spenny.
Yeah, so we're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, copy paste Svenny.
time. If anybody in the comments has a different
No, it's-
opinion,
you're right,
I mean,
dude. Come
please
on,
let
man.
me know.
Dude,
How could you? How could you
Dude,
go any other
Vanny
way?
took him out for a fucking reason, and it's the same reason that Spenny's talking about. Because he was giving up too many balls
Not
down
for
the
me.
center. He was just being sluggish and slow, bro. Like he was reaction
know.
time
Yeah,
was
bro.
a little like slow, man.
Then
Like
maybe I am.
If this was a nag microphone, I'd drop it right now.
yeah,
That's why I said if.
I don't know how to
It was-
unlock this fucking thing. Honestly, but, all right, cool. You proud of that, Brian?
I'm proud of that.
Well, you
one.
get to pick the next fucking award. Cause
Well, it looks like you've got heart, man.
Yeah, because that's what you had for that
Don't
fucking
care.
award right now. You had heart.
wait.
That'll do, don't
You know what? You know what? Beer me before that.
All right, cool. You got hurt, man. You got next, Brian.
The prestige you've got Hartman award goes to number 9. Cabral.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you
Why are you trying to do some
Because
controversy here,
You're
man?
so, you're
Hey.
so, you're so.
Because he didn't get a full time of playing, and he had heart playing with the time he had. What the fuck? He didn't have a full game. What do you mean?
I wasn't listening because I knew it was some dumb shit. But
Well, Cabral gets it.
You
no,
know,
I know. Honestly, I don't get it. I personally don't because there's nothing to show heart. There's nothing to. I don't know. Honorable
I
mention.
think we're, no, man.
I don't get it. I honestly thought you were gonna say more, and I'm just.
We're gonna let
That's it.
Spenny take this one for us because I
Yeah.
think we're probably gonna copy paste again. I don't know.
I'm gonna try not to. So
All
I'll
right.
listen to him first.
first I want to give a
And-
shout out to
and-
Logan Jones. He's saying that Jonah had a bad game in his opinion.
Oh, he did.
He had
I
bad
think
touches.
he
I
did
think
too.
so too.
I think Jonah had a bad game, but Harvey had a worse game.
Yes, exactly.
I think there's actually a couple to choose from for those first 2 awards. I think there's a lot more for the You Got Heart Man award to choose from. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm gonna wait for spending and I'll go.
Yeah, you're right.
According to William Nobles, I'm guessing Efra had the You Had Heart Man award.
Yeah, there's one.
For me, I'm gonna give it to the player that is probably gonna end up killing me in fantasy because he helped the team keep, maintain, and protect the clean sheet. Jonathan Bond is something that I am not worried about. Is someone that I am not concerned of when he makes a save. If he's in position, out of position, I have full confidence in this guy. I'm not even looking at his position. I'm not worried if Klinsman's going to surpass him. I think Klinsman has a lot of work to do. He's good on his feet. He makes good decisions with the ball. He's just, man, he's got heart, man.
You know,
You're talking about the best goalie in the league.
You know, I'm not ready to declare him the best goalie in the league, but
he's making an
it's his-
argument.
it's his first clean sheet for us. I think it comes at a good time overall. He's playing lights out back there, and he got us 3 points, man. He maintained the ball out of the net in that time where we were kind of in a fog as a team. You know, he didn't let the other team catch up. He didn't let them score. He didn't let them tie the game, and he did that. He had some major saves this game too.
You know what? It's bittersweet because I think it further proves the point that Jonathan Bond in short term, and that although it is bittersweet because I think Klinsmann also is a step up from what we've had before.
Yeah.
But I think Bond is just proving more and more that he's not going to be here too long because we're fortunate to have that guy right now.
For so cheap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
For so cheap.
Best goalie in the league. I'm gonna keep saying it. Best goalie in the league.
And you know what? You got Hartman award doesn't go to him for me because it's not his fault. He just had not much to do, I think, in this game. If anything, I saw the first blunder he's ever done. I don't know if you guys caught that when there was a cross and he dropped it, but it's nonetheless.
The one where he crashed into his own player?
And this is for you, Brent.
Thanks, man.
Daniel Steres gets the You've Got Heartman award because in that particular blunder, he actually took a step back and took that out, and he got an assist. Fucking beautiful ball. Didn't really make mistakes, and I can put up an argument why he's not going to start in a couple of weeks. So that's why for this game he gets a You Got Heartman
gets an
award.
award this time?
Did you say you could put up an argument that he's not going to start in
Yeah.
a couple weeks?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just his past, bro.
I'm going to get a permission slip signed so I could be here in that week.
Good luck with that one.
All right, man.
But-
My turn, or are you still
Yeah,
talking?
yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Again, I had to go different. That's
No.
I put that shit out.
I
of
mean, I'm gonna go with the person next to Steres, bro. I'm gonna go with Williams. Williams is You Got Hard, man, because I was looking at him play. He was doing beautiful tackles. He was stepping up to the ball. He was actually talking shit to his defenders.
Yeah, communication.
Yeah, he was actually like getting pissed at them, like dude, like blah. Like I was like, okay, like fuck yeah, that's awesome. So I think he had a great game too. So I gotta give it to him.
Cool.
I mean, we had a clean sheet.
Yeah. First clean sheet of the season.
Yeah,
against Austin,
and that has Bond has a lot to do with that too.
I guess that's all right. So before we get to that last one, any chance you can open up those lines, Dre, or are they open? Oh, nobody likes this? Cool. All right, so they've been open. So there's a number there, 323-743-3731, in case you want to chime in before we get to the questions or when we get to the questions. So, last one, the prestigious
The prestige.
next standing player award. Which we need help naming. There's a G award. There's a You Got Heartman award.
Next standing player. What
Next
the
standing.
fuck?
That's the prestigious next
Yeah,
standing,
you know
bro.
what? Yeah. Sorry, Kino. Sorry, Donna.
Boo.
Everybody boo this man.
That's the best I can do. Soundboard to be updated too. Next standing player.
What's up, Tony? What you got?
Yeah.
No copy and paste this time.
I think you're gonna copy paste me, bro.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, well it has to be my man, bro, Araujo, bro. He
Yeah, I
is
thought
my
so.
he is he is the next standing player because my man's did put in work. He didn't let nothing slide through his side. He put in an assist. Like, yeah, I give it to him, dog. I give it to him.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to copy and paste, but I'll just like copy paste, edit. Julian definitely, because what he said plus the criticism we've given him, right? And I guess we were a little unfair, but I guess there's so much excitement. Like you saw the rest of the team pick it up, and it took him, and we all agree, it took him a little, to
One game.
get. I mean, still, no, it's more than one game.
Preseason.
But you saw what he did against Levas, and you're like, well, fuck, that's always what he's gonna do against Levas because he's
Mhm.
been there, and then that's why for me this game was important. Like, let's see if he comes back and keeps it up, and against Austin, which is a team I guess that has no history, there's nothing really there to get excited about. He fucking showed up.
Hey,
Shut up.
cool drafting idea, but yeah, they have no history.
Huh?
Cool drafting idea. Didn't they go to the guy's house to pick him
That was
up?
Nashville.
Damn it.
Damn it! I don't even have a. Let me see. Let me just.
Well, while you look for that, Alex
ahead.
Vasquez's point, Julian gets to keep the blonde hair for now.
He does.
You know?
So does that mean you agree with
I
both
agree with these other two nexters, Junior Araujo. Back-to-back badass games.
It's surprising you.
A
agreed.
surprising. Nah,
Let's
I
put in
mean,
pick Zubac and shit.
I was gonna say pick Zubac for the last 5 minutes that he played. No, Araujo, dude. Because of what you guys said, I was giving him shit. These last two games, he's looked like the definite starter of the team. There is no way he should be benched, even though we thought he should be benched for a couple games. Junior Araujo, the blonde hair, he's going Super Saiyan, baby. Let's go. Next standing award.
That's funny. We're
Um,
so spoiled, right?
I didn't want to go first because I figured you guys would copy and paste if I went that way. I'm actually gonna, date it, bag it and tag it. I'm gonna give it to Chicha because it would have been easy for him to just keep his head down and after that missed penalty, and just be Chicha from 2020 and wait for the sub to come, and for him to just bow out and get bailed out.
Give a thumbs up. Put his head down.
Yeah. He was very positive on the field with his teammates. You could tell he was a little frustrated with Legit when Legit wasn't licking.
You know what's funny?
But-
Real quick, sorry to cut you off. You mentioned Legit him. Legit gives him a pass in the first half,
Yeah.
and he does that head down thing, and he snaps out of it
Yep,
quick. Did
exactly.
You see that?
I didn't catch that.
Watch that
Exactly.
game back. He crosses it back to him, and he misses. And he
That
does
pass.
that, and he goes and he gets up and
Right away.
And he high fives.
And he gets his attention.
Yeah.
When the ball's already gone, he gets his attention. He's like, just. He didn't say it was my fault. He just said,
Like-
just
like-
again.
It was like that Ralph moment. If you catch this moment, this is where he snaps out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to him. There's a lot of pressure on this guy right now. We're not looking at anybody else when the wins come and when the losses come. So for him to bounce back, still score, and not only that, but he provided some service, like you guys said, to Cabral. He maintained his positive attitude. He was speaking to the youngsters off the ball. He communicated with Legit, who we all know can get down on himself very easily in this game, especially coming after the controversy that he went through.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it to him because he still came back. He got his. He made you forget that he missed a penalty.
Yep.
He did what a goal scorer is supposed to do: forget it, come back, score, and solidify the game.
Goldfish baby.
So
Now you guys don't even get excited.
he wanted that goal, man. Nobody would have blamed him if we ended that game 1-0. You would have just been talking shit about him missing the penalty, but
True.
it didn't phase him. It didn't phase him. He continued his runs. He caught himself, like he was saying, in those moments where he wasn't being positive towards his team, which is something he's been talking about. I don't know. I don't think we would have got the same result if it was Zubac playing out there for 90 minutes.
Chicha would have scored 2 with Zubac there.
And I think that's the perfect, like, if we're gonna ever put Zubac in the lineup, I honestly think that's perfect for him. 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, I don't think we need more than that.
We've gotten positive results with him in there, bro. Why you guys keep doubting this man?
All right.
Anyway,
I guess
that's
we,
what-
I guess we just
okay.
need him in the A squad, bro.
Okay,
We need him.
we
in the
got
main
we
team,
got our
that's
best
it.
result without him.
A shutout without him, but
It's
we
the best
won
result.
without him.
You wanna keep winning these games 3-2,
A win's a win,
2-1?
baby. A win's a win.
or you want to be shutting out teams, dominating at home?
A win's a win.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean,
Was that to him or to me?
No,
To everyone.
I think so. All right, cool. Well, that wraps up that game, right? Happy. I guess best result. like you
Behind
said.
us.
Yeah, behind us. On to the next one. First, on to the question.
Nah, first I want to address the fans too, man.
The fans.
How yeah.
Oh, bam.
Some of you guys, you guys are forgetting what we're striving for here. We're not looking. I'm gonna be specific. I saw a few comments, not one, not two, not three people, but a few people talking about they want to see a certain team down the 110 win today so we can get first place. That's bullshit. We're not looking to be first place in week 5. I don't care what the situation is. We need this team to get their own points. We don't need help from LAFC to beat anybody
Yep.
for us to get a first place or a second place or a playoff spot. We're not looking for first place in the Western Conference or in the league on week 5. I'm looking to make playoffs, get a home game, and the Dignity Sports for the playoffs. If anything, a bye week, and on the road to a cup. I don't even care about a supporter shield. I don't care about first place in week 1, week 2, week 10, week 15, whatever it is. I want to win the last game of the season. And if you want to cheer for LAFC or even Seattle to get points so we can get a better position in the standings in week 5, you're missing the point. And I hope you pay attention because you're going to start realizing what winning is. Because you haven't won in a long time if that's what you're hoping for.
Damn.
So this is why we don't allow spending on the show anymore. We apologize.
Sorry.
Did you guys
Were you
watch the interview that they had of Chicharito after the game?
I haven't
not.
seen it this game.
Because he pretty much he says literally like the fact that he wants it to like every time we play at home, they're gonna let it be known that it's gonna be hard, and that's what they plan on doing. Like
Hopefully.
that's what they want to do at home.
It's
Like,
been
no,
hard.
They want to make
for
it
the
hard
teams.
for anybody teams,
Yep.
and if any other team makes it makes a win at our home, Chicha says that straight up. If another team like wins or whatever, it's because they're gonna win it, but we're gonna give them war. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I love the fact that at home we're making it a
Undefeated.
point. We're making it a point to stay on top, dude. And,
Undefeated.
you know, it's gonna be tough for anybody to come at our home.
But,
Fuck
but
any LAFC supporter. Fuck you supporting LAFC. Look what happened this weekend. If you haven't noticed, who was in the stands watching the LA Galaxy put up 3 points because his team can't.
well, he's
And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, go on Twitter.
well, I mean, he's moving, so he doesn't care about that team anymore. Anyways, one big thing I missed before we go. June 19th,
June
Juneteenth.
19th.
stadium full capacity.
Full capacity.
We're gonna take Dre out there. I'm telling you right now.
Hey,
We're
let's
taking
go,
Dre.
Hey,
Dre,
hey,
Dre.
hey.
If you want to go by yourself,
Yes.
let me know. If not, I could write a doctor's note, and then your girl will have no idea where you're going to be at.
Yeah, but you let me go. You know.
It's it's soccer.
Hey,
You say you're the sucker? No, you ain't going nowhere.
if allowed,
Hey, permission slip connection.
if allowed,
Yeah.
that'll be the kegger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
No, 'cause we usually do a
Ooh.
kegger when the season opens,
Oh,
but because
kegger.
of COVID,
Ooh.
we haven't been able to.
But the problem with the kegger is I can't participate because if I do a kegger before the show, I'm not going into the show.
Oh no,
Oh,
this
this
is
is
on
for
a
the
Saturday.
game.
Oh,
for the
okay.
game.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have a kegger at the game?
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
fuck. You guys are nuts. All right. Well, I'm sleeping in the car.
Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, man.
All right, back to you
One
guys.
of us.
Well, there you go. So if allowed, kegger. If not, we'll get to it because we said if one way, right? It was we would do the kegger.
Absolutely.
So if June 19th is allowed, the kegger will be June 19th. If not, it looks like at least at this point, some point this year we'll be able to do it.
Sweet.
Cool. We got any questions, Brian?
We do have some questions.
Sweet.
Let's
When-
get it.
When is the kegger? June.
Yes, phone lines are open.
Who's the kegger? When is the
Call.
Yes, phone lines are open if you want to disagree with what I said.
Well, let's get to the first statement from Logan Jones. Chicha should have had a hat trick in his game.
Fair.
Fair.
Yep. Take it. Yeah.
Which one of you guys invited Vela to the game yesterday? I think it was Eddie.
My mom.
Oh, I didn't go to the. Whoa. Hey, don't insult yourself. Your
Before you
mom.
guys did it.
Well, I mean, I couldn't go, so I just
Slide
the
your
guy
ticket.
the guy wanted to see good soccer. He's like, I got you, bro. Don't trip.
Ruben Yescas. Shout out to Brian. Hey, he sat with me in 138. Shout out to you, Ruben. Met him and his.
You said at 138?
Yeah.
Hey.
Met him and his girl.
Oh, sorry, I'm
real
gonna get
cool,
this
real
scored.
cool.
I think we're winning.
Jep72890. Are we becoming a championship team?
We're not there yet.
Are we becoming one? Yeah. That's his question.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm saying this year, are we becoming one? Yeah, I think so.
Today, well, yesterday.
Well, I mean, you want.
That's his question. I'm answering his question.
Yesterday, it was a great win. The week before that, we had a rough game, and we still ended up winning.
Answer his question, Spenny. Are we becoming a championship team?
Yes.
He didn't say, are we one?
Yes.
Are we becoming one?
Can you read it again, Brian?
Are we becoming a championship team?
Damn right, bro.
Yes, but that question has a lot of layers to it.
Ah,
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Well,
But
get
we
to
are.
those later.
But we are.
If you're thinking about it this year, probably not. But overall, under Vanny, yes.
Daniel Ortiz, 19. Do we beat Portland? Tune in for the midweek show for that one.
Turn into
not,
the
not,
win
You know what? Not everyone's on there. Tony and Spenny, yes or no?
Damn,
Oh, you
I'm
could
not
say-
invited?
I say we are. I say we are.
Not invited.
All right, cool.
I say we're winning. We're winning 2-0.
On turf?
Yep.
Fuck it.
I haven't dissected it enough.
I think so because Portland, they haven't been looking that great, honestly, dude. So I think
Still
we,
Portland at home.
I think we could pick apart some things and like because their middle sometimes is I think their middle has either a good or a bad like it's just on and off for them like they're not consistent. So I honestly feel like we could pick that apart and then get a good result away.
If we go into it with Sasha Klesh's mentality and Javier Chicharito's mentality, then yeah, we can win. It's not in our favor. I feel like it's a bit of a trap game. It's an away game on a one-day travel. Against Seattle, they did look a little sluggish in the first few minutes of the game. And the advantage is that Portland kind of doesn't have that player that can run the back lines. They don't have Blanco. They don't have a midfielder that can keep you honest. So my overall thought is that they can win the game. I don't think they drop points. If anything, I think they come out with a tie. But I don't see them. I don't see us in a disadvantage.
I'll take it. I won't answer now, but I'll take a tie.
Yeah.
He Daniel also asks impressions on Cabral and Grancio.
I like Grancio.
I do too.
I like what I'm
I like him
seeing.
a lot.
I think his role, he's gonna learn his role, and when he figures that out, I think you know what, he's gonna be not the same player, but as if you look back at, I want to say it was 2014. I'm getting my years crossed. He's gonna be as important as Ishizaki.
I'll take it.
He was that important, but you know it was a different type of player. But like he will be as important and was important.
I think that's disrespectful to Ishizaki.
No, because I think he will be
That
as
guy
important.
was beast.
No, he was. But
So underrated.
no, I think so too.
Hell yeah, bro.
So
But
underrated.
in a different way, I think he's gonna bring something else.
I still want to know the backstory of why that guy left. He had-
Tell you after.
Junior DSCIG.
Damn, nobody else gets to answer?
Oh, my bad, Tony.
Damn,
Friends here.
Ask him
My
the
bad,
question
dude.
I'm
again.
not even. Am I John Cena?
I think
Impressions on Cabral and Grancio.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think I've already said it, bro. The point is, Cabral, promising fucking kid. The minutes that he had, he took his opportunities. He should have scored a goal, or he should have been in line. Whatever. Everything was fucking smooth. Grand Sir, he's still something's missing for me. Something's missing. He has to take his opportunities. Like maybe not beat so much Chicha ball. Maybe try to do something for himself, which is not go one-on-one with the defender, but maybe cut and shoot. Because I see that opportunity a lot of times, but he doesn't do it. But I want to see more. I just want to see more of Cabral right now because I think he's way more promising than Grand Sir.
I want to see more of both. I'm still confident in both of them. Grand Seer is not what I thought he was in the beginning. He's a different kind of player that is going to favor Vanny's system once we get all the players that he's looking to get. The fact that we got Cabral as a young DP opened up the roster for 3 more young players that can fit into the system. We saw what he did in Toronto, so I'm only defending the vision that Vanny's been selling to us because so far he's been working. I don't think we're as good as our record indicates, but I think we're getting coached better than our record is, if that makes sense.
it does. And
So-
that's
That's a
the
very
argument
good
we don't have time
Spencer.
for. So I just want to address a couple questions from one, the Vox. Yo, it's Rob.
Yeah, that's a good one.
At El Escuadero de LA. Do you feel like Efra made the most of his opportunities to
Yes.
start?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
He has another question, the Vox one, right?
Yeah,
One.
there's a few. Go
number
ahead.
one
Go
Vox.
through 'em.
The one on the chat, he's saying if Victor is healthy, meaning Victor Vasquez, do you still start Efra against Portland? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, turf.
Yes. The only reason I'm saying yes is because the reason that Efra worked so well was because Austin was reacting to us instead of playing their game. They were reacting to us. They were maintaining the ball in front of us. They weren't making us look behind our back and being on our back toes. They were keeping the game in front of the defense, in front of the midfielders, a slower paced game. I think you attack Efra with that, and if it doesn't work, you still have the substitution, something that we know Vanny is not scared of making substitutions at halftime. I think you can still come up with the same lineup and be competitive against Portland for a full half.
Cool. He's got another one. One more, Spenny. One more question.
On here?
Yeah.
It says when Sega is a go, do you change a back 4 that just got a shutout and is improving or is automatically into the starting lineup? Well, that question was answered with Williams, right? I mean, Williams didn't start when he was ready, and he had to wait a week. And when he was showcased, he didn't put up the effort that was needed. And what happened? He got subbed out at halftime. It's very rare when your center back or your goalie, first of all, your goalie getting subbed out at any point in the game, and your center back is getting subbed out without an injury at halftime. One thing you don't have to worry about is Greg Vanny is going to make the right decision. If it's Sega that's performing better at practice, then he's going to start. But Vanny's not going to hold on to that effort throughout the entire game. So whether it's him or Steris, you're going to get the best coaching out of Vanny to make the best decision for the team. for me, it's still gonna be Steris.
And you're gonna get to see Sega though.
Yeah,
sure.
if one thing, yeah, you're gonna see.
Not if Steris playing the way he is.
My
bro.
boy, Depew wasn't playing horrible. He wasn't playing bad. Of course, there was room for improvement, but Williams got the start. He couldn't perform, and Vanny didn't hesitate to pull him out.
And Dre, yes, the player's name is Sega. He's coming in.
Yeah.
Like Sega Genesis.
Sega.
Yeah, dude, they did a whole like reveal campaign, like a bunch of old Sega commercials to announce him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the guy in the Sega costume, the Sonic costume, yelling at the people.
He's gonna come
Did
collect
they
coins
know
and
that?
shit.
I don't
No, I
remember
don't
they show
think
that. I'll show it to you after, but that's
Nothing
gonna be
but
your
those.
that's gonna be your next Galaxy jersey watch. You're gonna get a Sega one.
Sega.
And to people on the chat, El Joey 89 is saying, I think we beat Portland. Number one, the Vox is saying cheers, Max. So thanks for the questions. got any more?
Junior, DSCIG. How many points at this point with GBS as coach?
That's fucked
Well,
up.
we saw it last couple seasons. Wasn't that great?
I'm not worried about the pass.
Yeah, me either.
We got Vanny. We're good right now.
I got those. What are they
vision.
called?
Tunnel vision.
Nah, it's not tunnel
Blinders.
vision. Those blinders. I got blinders on right now.
Sir Kevin,
I got enough to worry about with this team already. I don't need
Sir
to look
Kevin.
at the past.
how much more signings are we gonna get?
We don't have
Jesus.
another 10.
Three
I say 2.
more. It's in the books.
Number 2, my lord.
It's in the books. It's in the books. We're gonna get 3, and we need them. If we want to talk about looking forward, we have a 3-week gap between the San Jose game and the June 19th game. That's because of the league nations or whatever cup it is, and then all the month of July we're gonna lose players to the Gold Cup, both on the Mexico and the U.S. side.
And Jamaica.
And I don't know if Fisher actually goes.
And Costa Rica.
I don't think the Galaxy will let Fisher go if Julian goes. That'd be stupid of them. Be stupid of Vanny.
Those are like qualifiers. You have to.
And then Vanny signed, or the Galaxy signed. They put their all their eggs in the basket for Cabral, a 21-year-old DP, because it opened up the 3 young slots that you could sign under TAM. You best believe that Vanny's gonna use them. He's been using the other positions. We're gonna move Pipo Gonzalez, and if we don't, then I'll spot the kegger at the end of the season. If we don't move on from
2022 Kegger on spending, you're
Let's
gonna
go.
move
if Pipo Gonzalez does not get moved,
in the summer.
I'll tell you this: if Pipo Gonzalez does not get moved this year before we make it to the playoffs, I'll spot the kegger for the first playoff game of the season.
Wow. Damn.
You
All right,
heard
next
it here
question.
first.
Yeah, just end that question there.
This one's from Twitter.
And yes, to one, the Vox, a CDM is going to be one.
Yep.
I feel it's going to be a CDM,
Cam.
a cam, and if you're going to take Sega as one, then so be it. But if not, it's got to be another backup forward.
Yep. Back up forward. That's about it.
Nah, but you gotta put some respect on it. You gotta say Sega.
Or Sega.
To live and die in LA from Twitter. Still way too early, but how far do you guys think this team can go this year?
Cool.
All
So we're gonna
the
wrap this show
way.
up right now. Then
Beautiful.
with that one.
Beautiful.
This is the question we ask at the end of the show, right?
Beautiful.
Where do we end up in the standings, and how far do we go? Who wants to go first?
I'm
the
gonna go first.
standings?
I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go first. I'm still gonna stick to my guns. I think we're gonna be number a good 5 or 6, man. 5 or 6 on the rankings, and we're fucking going all the way, baby.
Wow.
Damn.
I'll go next.
That's what she
Because
said.
I'm not changing mine either. Standing wise, we're about the same as Tony, but I think it's this is one for the future. So I give a lot of respect to the league. It's a different league. We impressively make it to the playoffs. I think it's impressive that we make it to the playoffs, but we fall short in the first round.
What?
Yeah, man. Why not? What's
The
wrong?
way-
What's wrong with that?
Oh, I got
I don't know the way that Vanny is coaching. I can see him top 3.
I see where you're going, but the problem is going to be June and July. You can't.
And
drop,
like I said, the way Vanny has been coaching,
you can't drop that many points for 2 months in the Western
But what-
Conference. The rest of the schedule is nothing but Western Conference.
Vanny as a coach knows how to have adjustments. He knows he's brought in players that you could plug in just in case you have some of those missing.
Nah.
Right?
Nah. You're not looking at the big picture.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
say
saying top 3.
I'm gonna say 3 to 5 position wise, and I think we do make it to the second round. If we end up getting a bye, I think you can pull out one for sure win and make it to the conference final. I don't know if we have enough yet. Right now, we don't. Right now, as the squad stands, we don't have enough to win the cup. We just don't. Even though we have 4 out of 5 wins, we just do not have the capability to beat lockdown teams that can prepare for you for a week. We don't. Not right now with this. Not with this roster. But if I'm all in, man. I could double. If I could, I would double down on Vanny.
Yeah.
And the players that I expect him to bring in the summer transfer window should qualify us to not only make playoffs but make it a problem to come and face us, whether it's away or here. And I'm hoping that it's here. It's gonna be a problem. Winning all these games at home is not something to look down on. It's a big deal in this league to be able to hold your own at home. On the road is another story, but for you to be able to win confidently at home, it's a big deal in the Western Conference. And if anything, I hope he keeps that up.
Vanny is the man, bro.
Hell yeah.
It feels good to have a coach, dude. It feels good to have a coach.
All right. I guess I'll sign off for spinning then. So I think we're okay, right?
We're golden,
Yep.
baby.
It's good.
We're good, baby.
Ready? All right.
Sitting pretty at number 2 right now.
Thank you everyone for watching. We do appreciate you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, whatever helps us spread this show around.
Yep.
If you're looking for me on the socials, you can find me as Eddie Nags all together and on all platforms. Senor Brian.
You can find me as Bryant's Nags on Instagram and Twitter, and on PSN, Bryant's Nags. Shout out to Barachos. We play tonight. Let's get those fucking 6 points, baby. Tony, fuck the Galactic Empire. Damn, straight up.
Yeah,
We
man.
love you, Tony.
Hey man, everybody hates us. It's good, babe. Oh, but you can find me on in the socials on Tony_Royale, and if you want that smoke on the PSN network, you hit me up on Tony X Royale.
Oh, don't look for me. I'm spinning. I'll get
And
in
let's
trouble.
go Galactic
They might cut out. What you say?
Me?
Oh,
Okay.
him.
Oh.
Galactic what?
Empire. Empire.
Oh.
Dog.
Producer, we got him. We got him. Yeah. Nah, look for them in the Galactic Empire, the homies, of course. It's all fun.
Yeah, yeah.
So find them out. Hey, Dre, why don't you plug the Super Audio Network and all the lovely stuff they can see on there?
Me myself, huh? We got all kinds of dope shows. VIP on Mondays, Packing Ganjas on Wednesdays, The Rabbit Holes Conspiracy Show on Tuesdays, Super Audio Show on Saturdays, and Dash League back season 3 in July.
True.
Right now, I'm casting for a European Hyper Dash League called Pew Pew EU Cup. So
That's
I'm getting down with those guys. And we this weekend coming up, we got a Side Dash tournament, which is actually Hyper Dash and Side Quest co-sponsored tournament. Logitech and Valve. There's all kinds of dope prizes. I want to compete because I want to win some of the gear.
So if you know anything about Dash League or, well, actually look at the Super Audio Network in general, but if you know anything about Dash League, trust me, check it out. Check out Hyper Dash, which is the actual game they play. Fucking amazing. And get a VR if you don't have one.
Get it.
Sign out real quick. Take us home.
Sign out.
Yeah, where can you find us?
You can find me on Twitter, Spenny Bayless, and hopefully you can find me under Galactic Empire.
That's right,
Whoa.
homie.
There we go. For Brian Spenny, Tony, Dre Day all day. My name is Eddie. We're going to get up out of here. Till next time.
Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging. Dre, take us home.
Next time, call us.